Oh boy. We got a fun one today, kids. Okay, so we got this request for a video over here from Zud Jr. 3256, if I'm even pronouncing that correctly. It could just be like Zujir or something like that. Man's got a T-Rex profile pic, so we know whatever he's saying here is definitely scientifically accurate. Okay, so he wants a booba tier list. He says, you won't make a booba tier list, bro. Don't even dare me. Don't dare me. Don't double dare me. Don't triple dare me, because it's happening. This is something I'm sure a lot of people have been long awaiting from me in particular. All I ever do in this game is fawn over thick women. And is there really any other reason to play Fire Emblem Heroes? I mean, let's be honest here. Who is playing this game for the meta? If you're playing this game just because you like the gameplay and you like the meta, you've got to be some kind of masochist. There has to be some light at the end of the tunnel for all of us, and for me, it's this. It's just all the thick baddies, all the thick mamas, all the waifus. That's why we're all really here, let's be real. So, we're going to go ahead and do a tier list here. We're going to talk about all of these lovely lasses and ladies individually, and why I like them, why I'm tiering them where they are, and yada yada yada. So let me know in the comments down below. We're still taking requests, by the way. This guy gave a request and we're doing it. So if you have more requests, then definitely let me know in the comments section. But let's go ahead and start things off with a very lovely entry. We have Altina over here. Probably like one of my favorite characters, period, from Fire Emblem. As you guys know, Radiant Dawn is my favorite of the games. We're going to put her in A tier for a very good reason. We'll also pull up some art. Not all of them, because I don't know if we're going to have the time to look at every character's art, but we'll take a look at some art from Altina here. Of course, I mean, this is just amazing. Look at her right there with the twin glowing swords. We got Alondite glowing blue and then Ragnall glowing yellow there. And what really sells her is the abage. I mean, Altina's got to be working out those abs like every day, 24/7. We have also the duo Altina art where she's paired up with Sanaki, who is her descendant from quite a lot of time. All right, we get a little glimpse of the abs there, but it's really prominent on the Summer Edelgard art, which is entirely carried, obviously, by Altina there. I don't care about Edelgard, but Summer Altina is just banging right there. Look at that. We got an entire ab window on her swimsuit as well. Like, she's showing it off. She knows she's got the goods. So, why hide it? Just let everybody be in awe of that. But really, like, where is her original... Here it is, the cutscene where we first see her in Radiant Dawn. I was just sold on this character. I was so happy when they finally added her to Faye. She's one of those characters I never thought would even be added. Like, I didn't even think they would consider her an option. But they did, and they added her, and she's awesome. So, a very fantastic character, one of my favorites ever. So, we got her in the A tier. We have Corrin up next, the female Corrin. Where am I going to put her? I mean, she's obviously a character meant to appeal to a certain type of people. I'm not going to call anybody out, but there is a very good reason why every single artwork of this Corrin is just showing off her feet. But where do we put her? I'm not really particularly into the foot thing, but we can put her somewhere. Let's see. Probably like C tier. I guess she's got some nice thighs. She's pretty thick there in the thigh area. So we'll just quickly pull up some artwork from her. Just take a quick look. Take a quick little peek there. For me, her legendary art is my favorite one, so we'll just focus on that one for now. Let's see, where is legendary Corrin? Okay, so right here, drawn by Sentia, who always nails Corrin all the time. Yeah, look at how wide those thighs are. Those are some thick thighs. So I got to give credit where credit is due. So also, like, why is it that Corrin doesn't wear any pants? Is there a reason for that? I mean, you look on top, she's got, like, all the armor. She's all armored up. She's all, like, prepared for combat on top. And then on the bottom, it's just, like, where are the pants? Why is she just showing off her underwear? Is there a reason for that? I've never played Fates. If anyone knows why that is, then please let me know. Okay, we have Dagger up next, Kaboon's magnum opus. This is particularly the duo Dagger. Where are we going to put them? Let's say probably B tier. I would say I love Dagger as a character. Dagger is just hilarious in every single thing that she's in, particularly the latest paralogue that we had for the Wind Banner. So I just love this character. We're going to put her in the B tier. Kaboon did a lovely job here. This is also the artwork that everyone hated Kaboon for. because he just enlarged Nott and Dagger's chest size by like 10 different sizes there. So they didn't look completely accurate, but I mean, that's perfectly fine. Kaboom does what he does. All right, we have Dorothea up next. I'm going to toss Dorothea in D tier. I actually don't like Dorothea at all. Now, surprisingly, the Dorothea that I do like is the one that's the base artwork from Three Houses where she has the hat. Any character with a really cool looking hat, I like. So, like, think Joshua from Sacred Stones and stuff like that. But the one and only Dorothea design that I really like is the one with the cool hat from Three Houses, and that's not even in the game yet. We don't have base Dorothea. She's just all stuck in seasonal hell. So I'm going to toss Dorothea in D tier. I know a lot of Three Houses stans are going to be upset about that, but hey, man, I like what I like. You like what you like. Okay, so we already covered this one. I mean, Altina just hard carries this character, but I don't really like Edelgard herself. I actually don't think I like any of the three house leaders. I probably like Edelgard the most out of the three, like between her, Claude, and Dimitri, but that's not really saying much because it's kind of like slim pickings. I don't think I like any of them that much. So, should we put her in D tier or should we give Altina the edge? We might put her in C tier. Altina is just saving that summer art so good. Okay, we have Embla up next. I'm going to go ahead and toss Embla in the A tier, actually. So, of course, we got a lot of thick baddies on this list, but in Embla's case, she's actually not thick with double C's. Embla is thin with double N's. Like, this character is thin, bro. Like, I'm going to write it right there. So, let's quickly take a look here. Let's take a look at Embla's artwork, why I love Embla so much. Alright, so Embla, of course, she was killing me in the actual story, by the way, with the laugh that she does. You know how, like, in Japanese games, a lot of characters have a special laugh? So, in most cases, it's like foo-foo-foo, or like hua-ha-ha, like fwa-fwa-fwa. That's how they spell it. But hers was hmm-hmm-hmm. And that was killing me in the story. I love her laugh. And then, of course, the artwork, she's a bat, like, straight out of Castlevania. She's got a tuning fork as a weapon, basically, like, showing that music was a big deal in Book 6, which was really awesome. And then also, she kills me, too, with the bougie artwork on the New Year one. Like, this is a really awesome artwork. She looks like a total queen right there. So, of course, Embla is one of my favorite OCs in the game, so we gotta throw her in the A tier. Next up, we have Fiora, who is just so bad. I just hate this character so much. I actually hate her even more than... Hold on, let's add a new tier here. Let's add a row below here, and let's name this garbage tier, or, like, trash tier. Yeah, let's toss her all the way at the bottom, man. I hate Fiora so much. I hate the fact that she's in every single Forging Bonds. Like, is there even a need to do that? I don't think there is. So, like, why bother? Why have her in every single mode? And then she had an incurable disease that somehow got cured, so that they just had an excuse to put her on more, like, story conversations. I'm so sick of this character. All right, we have Freya up next. Do we add another tier above even S tier for Freya? Like, Freya's easily got the best artwork in this entire game, man. Like, let's be real. Freya, like, who is topping Freya? This is still the baddest art in the game. I don't even care. Who is better? Who has better art than this? Like, nobody. It's an art, like, she's thick as hell. The swimsuit is really cool. It's like, it's very revealing, obviously, but it's also got a cool design to it. And then she's got the flower around her neck, like the flower chain, like she just went to Hawaii for a vacation, which I think is pretty cool. And then she's got, like, the water bending. She's like a water bender from Avatar and stuff. This is just A1. This is the best artwork, period. And then they had to give us, like, a butt shot there. Not that I'm going to say no to that, but... Alright, and then I wasn't too big a fan of the Bunny Freya artwork too much, but I did also like her original art, too, with the wedding dress and the, like, butterfly on the tummy there. A very interesting design. Okay, we have Gullveig up next, and, oh, man, Gullveig might be the only character on par with Freya. I still like Freya more. Gullveig is up there for sure, though. Gullveig's artwork just kills me. She looks like King Ghidorah from Godzilla. We can quickly pull up Gullveig. I'll show you guys. Yeah, because the golden snake heads that are coming out just look like Ghidorah's heads. or Ghidorah. There's so many ways to say that guy's name, like King Ghidorah, King Ghidorah. That's the way that they said it back in like the 70s when I used to watch Godzilla. I wasn't born in the 70s, but I used to watch like Sci-Fi Channel where they would show all the old Godzilla movies. And they used to say, like, the old Godzilla movie dubs were so bad that they could not pronounce the names for shit, but it was still very fun. So yeah, the golden snake heads, I mean, look at that thigh action right there. That is crazy. She could just coil those thighs around my face and just squeeze until my head explodes. All right, then yeah, of course. I mean, this artwork is so good. She's just amazing. And also, equally so, the Brave artwork was really good too. All right, we got Gunthra up next. Ice Mama, the superior of the Ice Sisters. We're putting her all the way up in A tier. I love Gunthra so much. The only bad thing about Gunthra is that as soon as we meet her, Surtur just turns her into barbecue chicken nuggets. Like, come on, man. Why'd they gotta do Gunthra like that? The whole lead up to book 2 was like, oh, we see Gunthra in our dreams. She's trying to give us a secret message. And then finally, when we meet her, she's just burnt at the stake. It's like, come on, man. How you gonna do Ice Mama that dirty? But she is very thick. All right, Henriette is up next. Let's go ahead and toss Henriette also in A tier. Thick Mama. I love the mamas, and Henriette is no exception. Here's a fun little fact, too. Did you know that the voice actor for Henriette was also the same voice actor who did the voice of the Help Bot in Ratchet & Clank 1? Like, I was mind blown when I found that out. I was like, damn, I use Ratchet & Clank music all the time. Ratchet & Clank is so goated. So, like, to find out that Henriette does the same voice in this game as she did in Ratchet & Clank was just awesome. Okay, we got another Thick Mama up next, but unfortunately, unlike Henriette, I don't really know much about this one because I never played Fate. So we're going to toss Arit all the way up into B tier. I mean, she's thick as hell. She's a thick baddie. Let's pull up Arit real quick. I don't know anything about her, but I don't need to know anything other than the fact that she's a mom and she's got some very lovely assets there to work with. So that's good enough for me. I also love this one, too. This special attack art is really nice with the, like, purple fire coming out of the book, and then, like, the face she's making is pretty cool. All right, and then the injured art, not doing too much for me there with the injured art, but this is definitely my favorite of the batch, so we'll definitely show some love to that. Okay, we have Hilda up next. This is the Three Houses Hilda, not the Hilda from, whatchamacallit, from Genealogy of the Holy War. Not the mean bitch Hilda. We have the nice girl, lazy girl Hilda. All right, where do we put Hilda? I think I'm going to put Hilda in B tier, probably. I do like Hilda. She's very lazy, but she wants everyone to just do her chores for her. So we'll go ahead and put her in the B tier here. Okay, we have iGreen up next. We're going to toss iGreen in the A tier. God damn, man, iGreen. Yo, Hawkeye is carrying traits, bro. Hawkeye has some really good genes. Can we have Hawkeye make some more babies, please? Like, he's like, Hawkeye is thick as hell. His daughter is thick as hell. Hawkeye, bro, like, he is holding it down with the gene pool there. We need more Hawkeye babies, please. So iGreen is definitely living the life, coming after such an awesome dad. All right, we got Ivy up next. Oh, man, is Ivy also in S tier? We're talking specifically about Engage Ivy. I think I might have Ivy in S tier, too. It's a shame that Gold Mary isn't in the game yet. I would have Gold Mary possibly in S tier as well, but what really sells Ivy for me is the voice acting. Her voice acting is like ASMR, man. I could just listen to Ivy talk all day. She has a very sultry voice. Whoever the voice actor is, maybe I should pull that up so we can just confirm. Let's see here. Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to this voice actor. So, Reba Burr, if that's how you pronounce that, your voice is amazing. Like, you have one of the best voice actress voices I've ever heard. So, shout outs to that. All right, we got Kagero up next, another one of Kaboon's favorites. Where do we toss Kagero? I don't know anything about Kagero once again. Like, so she's in the same boat as Arit for me. I don't know anything about her, but her design is actually really good, particularly on the new wind alt that we got. Let's quickly take a look at that real quick. Yeah, man, Kagero, like, her bust size just goes up with every new art, I feel like. Yeah, like here it's like normal sized. Then we went to the resplendent art where they literally put like melon seeds on that art. It looks like she's got watermelon chests. That's a very funny choice there. And then it went up again. Look at this. On the spring art, her bust size increased again. That you can thank Kaboon for that one. Kaboon drew her again as well for the Halloween art. And then... Alright, here's the thief art. I guess it was like regular size there. They went back to the basics with that. And then on the wind banner, they just blew them up once again. Orochi's there too. Orochi's really nice. So I love this artwork. Also, the peacock design for their like garb there is really cool. So yeah, just a really awesome artwork there. So we're going to put Kagero in the B tier. Okay, we have Legjarn up next. I'm going to toss Legjarn all the way in A tier. I love Legjarn so much. Big sister energy is very good. So, gonna toss her in the A tier. I love just big sister characters all in like every game that has them. This is like one of my favorite archetypes. I don't know why that is. Like also in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I really like the Nemona character because she's basically like our big sister. So, yeah, just big sister energy always wins. Okay, we're gonna put Levitain in one tier below. I do like Legjarn a little bit more. Also, the Egyptian Legjarn on the Ascended alt was pretty awesome. So, we got Levitain down here in the B tier. I think that's fair. I don't like her as much, but I still like her quite a bit. And the ninja artwork is one of my favorites. So, there we go. We have Lethe up next. Where are we putting Lethe? Probably in B tier, I would say. Lethe's really badass, actually. Like, she's one of my favorite female characters in all of Tellius. I always used her in Path of Radiance. I would always give her the Demi-Band so she could stay transformed. And she's just a really good unit. Really fun to use, really fun support dialogue. I like her support dialogue with Ike as well. It's pretty cool. Lethe is who I ship with Ike. I know a lot of people ship like Soren and Ike. Nah, get out of here. Lethe and Ike, that's the true pairing right there. You got two beastly units on the battlefield. Of course, they are going to make the most sense as a pairing. All right, we got Sissy up next. Where are we putting Sissy? I'm going to put Sissy in A tier, actually. I'm going to get a lot of flack for that. I feel like I'm one of the few people that likes this character, but dude, I love Sissy. She's awesome. Can we get a summer Sissy, by the way? I want to see her in a bikini. I want to see her out in the sun because her skin is like all pale and she seems like she doesn't get enough sunlight. She needs some vitamin D. So can we get a summer Sissy on the beach, please? That would just be the best possible thing that could ever happen. So I'm going to toss her in the A tier. I love this character so much. I also hate the fact that we killed her for like or Embla killed her for like no reason. How dare you? Embla, you're too much of a baddie. How could you do that to Sissy? All she ever did was worship you. And you just end her life for no reason. Alright, we got Loki up next. Loki is very thick, obviously. I'm not the biggest fan of Loki, though. I actually like Thor a little bit more, but we're going to toss Loki in the B tier. She's got, like, that trickster vibe where she's just trying to mess with you. So, I mean, I'll toss her in the B tier, but of course, if we're just going by how thick she is, obviously, she's, like, one of the top units. Okay, we got Lumera up next, another mommy here. I'm not, like, as big on her as I was for some of the other moms. Like, Henriette, I actually really like. So we're going to toss Lumera in the B tier for Dragon Mommy status. She's very nice. She's a very sweet and loving character. Okay, we have Ash up next. I think I'm also going to put Ash in the B tier. Ash was very funny when we first recruited her. I love how she just, like, hugs the summoner picks her up in the first, like, time we saw her in the trailer for Book 6. And then she's, like, all shy and bashful about it. So, I mean, there we go. Alright, Lynn is up next. I actually don't like Lynn particularly that much. I think we'll put Lynn in C tier. When I played FE7 the first time, I actually didn't care much for any of the characters in a waifu sort of way. Like, none of the females really clicked for me in FE7. I don't know why. Maybe I was just, like, too young when I played it. Because I literally played that game in 2003. Or, like, 20 years ago. God damn. I played FE7 20 years ago. Yeah, Tacho, the hormones weren't really, like, raging at that time for young Tacho. So I didn't really click with any of the girls. But, I mean, Lynn is still a pretty cool character. She's very badass, of course. She has that one animation too. Her critical hit animation after you promote her to Lord. She has like a titty jiggle, which is really funny. So yeah, I mean, I do remember that much. We'll have her in C tier. Okay, we have Mercedes up next. She's another big sister energy character. I'm going to put her in B tier, though. I do like Legjarn a little bit more. So we'll have Mercedes in B tier. PM1, come at me. I know he's going to be mad that I don't have her all the way at the top. But Mercedes, for me, I'm just going to have her in the B tier. I do like her nun artwork, though. What is it? The time skip art? Hold on. Or it might even be the one from Three Hopes. I can't remember. The one where she looks like a nun. Was that time skip art? Like right here. Yeah, I really like this art for her. I can't remember where that's from, though. Like, is this from the time skip or is this from Three Hopes? Wherever that is, I can't remember. This is like the artwork that I like for her a lot, too. I mean, nuns are just awesome. Yeah, okay, so it is the time skip art, pretty much. And then in Three Hopes, it's like a mix between her pre-time skip and time skip art without the hat. But the nun hat is what really sells it. So I like a holy woman like Mercedes there. Larachel's another one, but we don't have Larachel on here. She's a little too pure for a thickness tier list. Okay, we have Micaiah up next. Let's see. Where do we put Micaiah? Micaiah is very sassy. I actually really like her personality. She's not the thickest of this batch. Like, Micaiah on the thickness factor is not really as able to compete with some of these other ladies over here, but in terms of sassiness and personality, do we have her in A tier, actually? She might be. I mean, dude, Micaiah, when she drops the line on Soth where Ike is the father of his children, that comes so out of nowhere. It's the last thing you ever expect her to say. And then she just ends his whole career. She just, like, roasts the hell out of Soth for no reason at all. That was that endeared this character to me forever. So I'm going to have her in the A tier. Probably the Wedding Micaiah alt is my favorite one of the batch. But more so, I would say I liked her in Radiant Dawn. And Radiant Dawn, she's not in Path of Radiance. More than in Fae at the moment. So we'll have her in the A tier. Okay, Mila. This is going to piss off a lot of people. But I actually really love the artwork they went with for Mila. We're going to put her in the A tier. I have to pull this up. Everyone is going to be so mad about this. But I really don't care. Like, this is... I'm spitting facts, guys. Like, this is factual evidence. So, this is the Mila that everybody wanted to be in Fae. Like, just boring, generic anime waifu. Yeah, okay, sure. This is the one that Yamada drew. Look at her. She looks so ancient. She looks like a Greek goddess. Like, one of those Greek statues of the goddesses. Like, Athena's statue. This is what this looks like. This is so rad. I love this so much. The style is so cool. And then they also gave her a unique artwork for each pose. Like, at the time, we didn't get this. Like, every single art, like, for most of them, the special attack and the, like, special attack, the regular attack and special attack art were the same, except with, like, colors coming out, like the flame and stuff. But in this particular one, they had two separate artworks. Like, here we have the jazz hands, very funny. And then over here, we have her making the face there. So, I adore this, man. I love the style, the old school ancient Greeks, like, sculpture artwork style. Really suits for a character like this. So, I'm very glad that we got that. And then if you wanted anime waifu Mila, then here it is with the Halloween one with Duma. This is more so, like, what people wanted to see. But dude, the stylistic choice that Yamada went with there is just excellent. Okay, we have Mikoto up next, another mommy that I have no idea anything about because she's from Fates. We'll toss her in D tier. She's a mama, and she's thick. That's really all I need to know. Okay, we have Nyla. We're putting Nyla in A tier. Nyla is just a goddess. Oh my god, Nyla hits, like, so many buttons for me. Let's take a look. She's got, like, tats. She's got, like, war tattoos. She's got the dark skin. She's got, like... She just looks badass as hell. She's very muscular. You can see she's got, like, biceps and stuff. They show a little bit more on some of the other arts, like her musculature. Maybe not this one, but I know for a fact, like, one of them showed off, like, she had, like, some biceps going on. And a wise man once said, I love a girl who can kick my ass. So, there you go. Oh, I like the bearing of the fangs there. Very cool. She's about to bite the hell out of whoever she's attacking. And she's so strong that the ground is just like breaking apart just from her being there. Yeah, Nyla's awesome, man. I love Nyla so much. All of the Royal Lagoos from Tellius just win every single day. All right, we got Goat Auntie up next. Nerthuz. Where are we putting Nerthuz? Let's see here. Nerthuz is like the hero we deserve, but not the hero we need. She's about to save our lives in book 7. She's giving us the way to defeat Gullveig after the other guy went insane. Like, he went batshit. What the hell happened to that guy? What is his name? King Norder or something like that? Yeah, that dude just went nutty. He went off the deep end. So here comes Nerthuz, Auntie, to save the day. So we got her in B tier. I'm not like the hugest fan of her. I like Freya way more. But Auntie is pretty thick too. All right, we got Bougie Mama up next. We got Niffle. Where do we want Niffle? I actually really love the energy that Niffle has on the summer art. Let's quickly pull up Niffle. Let's take a look at this artwork here. Okay, so her original art came out. I wasn't like the biggest fan of this. It's good artwork for sure. It just doesn't seem like it fits too much with Fire Emblem. It seems more in line with like Genshin Impact. A lot of people were saying that about her. She looks like a Genshin Impact character. So I wasn't like a super fan of her here, but... And then look at this too. Like, look at the size of her high heels. Like, what the hell? Is there any need to have heels that high? Come on, ladies. We don't need you to be, like, killing your feet just to be taller. You don't need to do all of that. We don't mind if you wear flats. Like, trust me on that. Okay, but then this is what sold me on this character. The bougie art here. Look at her, like, dressed up. Who goes to the beach wearing a hoodie like that and a giant sun hat? It's just really cool. Obviously, she's going to melt in the heat, so she has to cover up. But I love the energy there. I love the way she's holding her spoon as well for the ice cream. Yeah, just really excellent artwork all around. Okay, homegirl ate like 50 ice creams, so they're all over the floor there. But yeah, I just love the bougie mamas like her and New Year Embla. Just awesome artwork. Okay, we have Nott up next. Nott is a simp. So she actually loses points unlike Dagger. We're going to put Nott in the C tier. I do like Dagger more than Nott. And it's one thing to have a male as a simp. I mean, come on. Like, of course, men, we love to simp for all these lovely women here. But when it's the other way around, it kind of throws us off our game. When women simp for men, it's like... I don't know. It just confuses us. It's not something we typically see, and we're not used to it. We're used to being the one doing the simping. So when someone else is simping for us, it's like kind of like throwing us off our game. It takes us out of our element, right, so to speak. So I'm going to have her in the C tier. Okay, we have Plumeria up next. I almost want to put her in trash tier. Like, with all the other fairies, too, I hate all the fairies. Book 4 was so heavily carried by Freya. I mean, Freya, everyone cried when Freya died, right? Like, did we even need to kill Freya? Why did we kill Freya? Freya was such a nice lady. Freya, she was, like, adopting all the fairies. She took care of them. Look at this. Look how nice of a lady Freya is. Look how happy the baby fairies are. And here comes Mommy Freya, just giving them all big hugs and making them feel so good. Oh my god, now I'm gonna get mad that Freya's dead again. I hope we bring her back to life in the current Tempest trial that's going on, because Freya did not deserve to die. She's like actually the nicest character in the whole game. And we just killed her for no reason. Alright, we got Brunya up next. Brunya's actually a very mature baddie. So where do we put her? Should I even call Brunya a baddie? She's way too elegant and refined for that. This is the type of lady you gotta romance first. A la Bender from Futurama and the Crushinator. We'll toss her in the B tier. I actually really love the slit dress that Brunya has. I wish they would do that a little bit more. They don't do this often enough, where we take a look at the outfit that Brunya's got going on here with the slit dress. It's very mature and very awesome. And they don't do this enough. More of the characters, they just wear, like, skimpy outfits. This is not very skimpy, but it's very, like, it's just awesome. It looks cool. It can be, like, showing off if you have a shot like this where she's showing off the side leg and, like, things like that. So it can mix. It could be a mix of both. It can be sexy and it can also be elegant, which is why I like this. So there we go. We have Brunya in there in the B tier. Okay, we got Rhea up next. I'm going to toss Rhea in the B tier as well. KCB is going to be... So we got PM1 and now we have KCB coming after me for this. But what can I say, man? I like Rhea, but I don't like her enough to put her in the A tier, I don't think. So we got Rhea in the B tier. Rhea is very thick, though. Very voluptuous honey. I would... If I was in Three Houses, I would worship Rheaism, or what is her religion called? Like the Church of Zeros. I would be in there. I would just be praying to Goddess Rhea every day. Like just praying to that thick old behind that she's got. But as far as like everything else is concerned, I don't know. Like I'm not too crazy about dragon characters in Fire Emblem, so I would just have her in the B tier for me personally. Okay, we got Rinka up next. Rinka's going all the way up to the A tier. Once again, she just like hits all the notes. Similar to what we saw with Nyla. I mean, Rinka is just killing it at... On Ab Day, she just shreds. Look at this girl. Yeah, this is the one from... Oh my god. That is some crazy Abbage. Look at that. Alright, then in Faye, they... Jesus, what does she have? Like a 12-pack? God damn. No, this is an 8-pack, I believe. She's got... Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Rinka's got an 8-pack abs, man. Anything, if you work out, if you're like an avid weightlifter or like fitness nut like me, anything more than a 4-pack, like you gotta kill yourself to get like, to get anything higher than a 4-pack. Because a 4-pack is natural, and then like beyond that, you have to really like push hard to get it beyond there. And then to get even more, to get an 8-pack, goddamn. Unbelievable. Yeah, she's killing it for sure. And then... Of course, the baseball swing with that baseball bat that she's got. The new one is pretty good, too. The new Rinka art that we got from the Flame banner. Of course, she is a Flame tribe character. They kind of toned down the Abbage a little bit, but I like the color pop, though, a little bit more here. Yeah, especially on that one. That's really good. Very awesome artwork there. Yeah, but I would have loved to see some more detail on the Abbage, but it's okay. All right, so we got Rinka in the A tier. Okay, we have Grima up next. Where do we put Grima? I almost want to put Grima in the A tier. I probably like Grima more than Rhea for all the wrong reasons. Grima is the type of character that's going to kill you in the best possible way. She's going to kill you, but you're going to enjoy it, though, right? All right, let's pull up Robin real quick, or Grima. Let's see here. What do we got from Grima? Particularly for me, it's the Fallen... like arcane one. I guess we could take a look at this too, but not really showing off too much here. Then we have her as a werewolf, which is okay, I guess. It's a little too cutesy wootsy for me. Like, why does she have the cat ears and like the claws and the paws and stuff? I think that's a bit much. Yeah, this is like total ooh-woo energy right there. Ooh-woo, oh-whoa. Nah, we don't need that from Grima. What we need from Grima is this. Yeah, this is what we need. She's a badass character that's going to destroy you, and you're going to like it. And I love this pose, too. She's, like, sticking the hand out, telling you to kiss the ring. Oh, man, that is a Dami Mommy right there. Okay, yeah, I guess I wanted to show also the one where she kills Crom in the future. If they have that artwork up here. They may not. They may not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they have it up here. It's one of the Cypher arts with Fallen Grima where she just, like... Yeah, it's not this one. She just, like, killed Crom in the future. And he looks like he enjoyed it. So, Crom went out in the best way possible. Okay, we have Shamir up next. Duo Shamir. We're going to toss her in... Where are we tossing her? She's pretty badass. I'm going to toss her in the A tier. What I also like is that they shipped Shamir and Catherine, which is my favorite shipping from Three Houses. Like, all of the same-sex pairings from Three Houses are actually really good. So, I do like this one. Shamir and Catherine definitely stand the hell out of that. They are so perfect for each other. So, we got them in the A tier. Also, Shamir is a badass babe. I love a girl who can kick my ass, as a wise man once said. So, we got her in the A tier there. We have the Shez up next, female Shez. I also really like Shez. I'm going to toss Shez in the A tier as well. She's also really badass, too. She reminds me of Korra from Legend of Korra. Like, the voice... I don't think it's the same voice actor, but it's very similar. Like, they sound very alike. and they give off the same energy, the same vibe. So I'm going to toss Shez in the A tier. I actually really like Shez a lot. One of the main good things about Three Hopes, which is a game that I can't say too many good things about. All right, we got Sonia up next. Oh, man. The actual Dami Mommy, we got to have her in the A tier. Goddamn, like, if you've never seen Sonia's original art, you got to see this. Like, look at this. Honey knows she's got it going on. Look at this. She's got the arms up. She's got the slit dress just like Brunya that I was just talking about and praising. She's hot, and she knows she's hot. And she's showing it off. So, yeah, we got to always give some love to that. I think they edited her artwork, too. I can't remember what they did. They fixed something about her artwork, but I don't remember what it is. But, like, you don't need to fix what ain't broke, homeboys. Look at her. She's just thick as hell. Perfect, like, figure 8 figure right there. She's just, like, a number 8 on roids. So, and she also likes getting hurt there, too. So, I mean, that's another plus, I guess, if you're into that. Really nice cipher art, too. Look at that. That's really good. Yeah, Sonia's just awesome. Let's just keep her in the A tier. Okay, we have the other Sonia up next. This one is from Fire Emblem 2. I don't like her quite as much as that one. I'm going to put her in the B tier. She's also really good, though. She has a slit dress as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so Sonia in Echoes. I didn't like her Echoes art as much as the one from Heroes. They actually did a much better job in Heroes, I think, with the art. Yeah, this is a really nice one. I remember that. The special attack art, yeah, it's a really nice pop with the wind magic coming out. And then also her resplendent art is really good, too. God damn. Yeah, of course they had to give her the Moose Spell attire because Homegirl is just flaming. She is cooking. Look at that. Jesus Christ, that midriff is just insane. Oh, my God. She's got that tummy game on lock. All right, and then, of course, we have the other artworks there, the attacking and the injured one. So, yeah, Sonia's pretty awesome. Again, with the slit dress, I would love to see more of that, like more styles like this on more characters. Okay, we have Tana up next. Tana is actually the first waifu I ever had. So, I guess when I played FE7, I wasn't quite there yet. But then when I played FE8, Sacred Stones, I do remember loving the cast of Sacred Stones way more than the cast of Blazing Blade, whatever, Fire Emblem 7. But, of course, with age, I mean, our tastes do change. We start to become a little bit more refined in what we're looking for. So I'm going to have Tana in the B tier. She is, I would say she's not, like, overly doing it for me nowadays, but she's not underselling either. So I'm going to have her in the B tier. Pretty much, she's just like a cute princess. That's, like, all there is to say about Tana. That's probably why I liked her at the time. Like, that's, like, the most basic instinct for, like, our first, like, waifu. But nowadays, you can see, like, the tastes have certainly become a little bit more mature and voluptuous. So, Tana, unfortunately, we're going to have her in the B tier, but shoutouts, of course, for being the first Fae waifu that I ever had. All right, we got Tharja up next. I'm not going to have her in Thrash tier because I will admit she's at least got it going on. But we're going to have her in the D tier, though. I'm not the biggest fan of her. She, of course, like, ruined censorship in the US version of Awakening where they had to put a towel on her butt. So there is that to consider. There's also that one statue that they made, like some figurine of Tharja where she's got this crazy butt shot going on. You guys know the one. You know what I'm talking about. You know the one. By the way, that's an officially licensed Nintendo product. So family-friendly Nintendo, right? Certainly going down a different path these days. But yeah, I'm not like the biggest fan of her character. Like, she's all sulky and mopey. She likes to hide around corners, hide in the shadows. I'm not into that so much. I like the ones that are just in your face, like Legjarn, just like showing it off right there. All right, so what else we got? Okay, Thor is up next. I like Thor a lot. We're going to have Thor in the A tier. Thor is a baddie. Thor is bad as hell. Oh, boy. Yeah, Thor, I love Thor. And she's she's muscular as hell. She's got like some crazy ab game going on. She's got some really wide thighs there. Look at that thigh power. Oh my God. She's gonna break the ground just by running. Yeah, so Thor, we gotta give some love to Thor. Also, the duo, this character here was so thick they had to censor it on YouTube. I'll never forget that. They like covered her up. They put like flowers in the way of like all the good stuff for the YouTube video. So, yeah, we got to, of course, give some love to Thor there. All right, we got female Byleth up next. Surprisingly, Byleth is probably the... Out of all of the Avatar characters, I would say Byleth is the one that clicks with me the most. Like, the Byleths are probably the most similar to me in personality. Where they just, like, make a lot of random jokes when you don't expect it. And then also, like, on top of that, they're, like, very easy to read. They're very... How do I say this? Like, they put their thoughts right on their sleeve. Like, you don't have to jump through any hoops to read them. They're just, like, very open and honest about how they feel. Like, when Geralt dies and then you try to do the mulligan with the Divine Pulse to save him, and then, like, something happens and it doesn't work, and then she just keeps on trying to Divine Pulse over and over again. Like, that's something I would do. All right, so we'll put Byleth in the A tier. I don't know what's going on with the outfit, though. At least with the school tutor outfit, I don't know if school professors need to be wearing that, but sure. Okay, we got Jello Mama up next. Where are we putting Jello Mama? I'm going to put her in the B tier. Actually, no, I'm going to put her in the C tier. Yeah, I mean, she's a very cool character. A lot of people love Thrasir. She's an awesome OC, but that's about everything I can say. We can take a look at the art, I guess. I mean, she is showing off more than any other character, right? Like, she is completely exposed there, but it's all Jello. I don't even like Jello as a dessert. I don't even eat dessert anymore. I had to stop eating dessert because of my diet, but like... Okay, sure. All right, we got Vika up next. Vika's always been one of my faves. I'm going to toss Vika in the A tier. If you want to know why I like Vika so much, then look no further than her original art from Radiant Dawn. It kind of sucks that we don't have base Vika in the game. We only have a seasonal alt of Vika from the Pirate Banner. She is still pretty casual, though. I do like the casual attire look. But if you want to talk about, like, a casual-looking outfit, this is as casual as it gets. I could imagine someone going to the mall wearing this. Like, she's got, like, a halter top and, like, short-cut jeans and some shoes. Like, these shoes with the, like, high straps. Like, is this not going to the mall energy, or am I tripping? Y'all can let me know in the chat. But I love just the casual attire like this. How do the characters look when they're not going to war? That's what I want to know. And Vika definitely has that going on in spades. So I would love to see some more artwork like this. Some more characters just really casually dressed. Hopefully on some more banners that we get in the future. All right, we got Ymir up next. Where are we putting Ymir? Let's see. Mommy Ymir. The happiest mommy ever. I'm going to put her in the 8th. Well, the whole thing about her personality is that she's just like all happy and bubbly. She does have a very awesome dragon artwork, though. Her dragon transformation is epic as hell. Man, I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of want to put her in A, but like I could also see her in B because I don't like her as much as the people in A. But I probably like her more than the people in B. we might need like a B+ tier to add. I'm gonna put her in the top of B. How about that? Yeah, like ordering doesn't really matter, but in this particular case, we'll put her there. Okay, we have Zephyr up next. Actually, Zephyr is going to be in C tier for me. Now, I do like Zephyr in Engage. She's kind of mean, though. She's, like, mean to all the other 4 riders or the 4 fangs or whoever they were. The 4 dogs. I can't even remember what they were. The 4 people. The 4 bad guys. You know who I'm talking about. In Engage. She was very mean to them. She was, like, smacking up. Who was it? Marnie? The girl? I can't remember what her name was. Marnie or something like that. Something like that, yeah. I don't remember her name. But she smacked her and made her cry. That was kind of mean. But then, all the way at the end, of course, like in classic fashion, right before we're about to kill her, she has a change of heart, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I had helped you from the beginning. I didn't mean it. Do they have to do that? Do they have to make us feel mommy regret? Like, every single time we're about to kill the bad mommy, and then all of a sudden, now they want to be good guys. That always gets me. They got to stop doing that, man. Come on. Okay, Camilla's up next. We're tossing Camilla in 8 here. I have never played Fates, but Camilla gives me 2 reasons to want to play Fates, to put it in a light way. So we're going to toss Camilla all the way up in the 8 tier. I still can't believe there's no resplendent art for Camilla. Like, you would think this should be easy money right there. Like, come on, a resplendent alt for Camilla. Because the base art is, while good, it's not, like, as good as some of the new stuff. It would be very nice to get an updated artwork for her. And I know people are spending money for that. Like, if we get a good artwork for her. But she does have other good artwork in the game. Like, the ninja one's really awesome. I actually really like the Adrift Camilla, too, where she's got the white outfit on instead of the black one. So that's pretty cool. But, yeah, Camilla's thick as hell. We got to have her in the A tier. We have Celica up next. I'm actually also going to have Celica in the A tier. I feel like Celica's probably, like, the best dressed character. Kind of a weird thing to say, but, like, Celica pulls off every single look that she does. Okay, so let's start with the princess look. She's got the princess attire there. She, with the off-the-shoulder dress, like, really modern, super modern looking for a princess, and she just pulls it off really well. We're not going to talk about this abomination. I actually hate this. I hated a lot of the Awakening DLC art. Maybe I should do a video talking about that. Like, the OG Awakening DLC artwork, because a lot of them were wonky as hell. But there were some gems in there. But Celica, I don't know why they essentially made her Pyra from Xenoblade. Except, like, 5 years younger. Okay, so what else was I saying? She pulls off, like, every single look. So we have the princess look, like the modern-looking princess. We have the fairy look here. She pulls this off really well, too. I don't know, like, Celica just looks good in everything she wears. Like, wow, she's just very photogenic. Then we got the retro look. This is my favorite attire from her. Like, the old school with the loincloth and, like, the jean shorts and the, like, retro-looking armor. This is awesome. I love Brave Celica's art so much. Then we got the legendary one, a little bit more regal there. She pulls this off really well, too. I also love that she has a ball of light there, like a light ball Rasengan or whatever you want to call it. And then we have the Valentine all. She pulls this off too, like the toga look. She's got like a flower hairband there going on. Like every single outfit. Why is it that she just pulls off everything so well? So yeah, I have to have Celica all the way in the A tier. Then we have Cherche up next. Cherche's got the back. Like, where do we put... Baby's got back. Let's put her... I want to put her in the A tier, man, because Shanoa from Castlevania is my favorite female video game character ever. And Cherche just gives off the same exact vibes. Shanoa's got that crazy back, and then so does Cherche. Look at that, man. She's got the back. She's showing it off. She knows it's good. She knows that's what we want to see. The regular art from the attacking one in Faye also pulls it off. But then the ninja one, too, we got that from the injured art there. She's also showing off the back. So, gotta love that. Some back love. And then finally, we have Cornelia, who's just a baddie. She's a very thick baddie, though. I'm going to toss her in the B tier. I mean, thickness is not the only thing we're looking at. We're looking for personality and, like, all that stuff as well. So, I'm going to toss Cornelia in the B tier. But it's a very solid B tier. So, this is my tier list here for waifus or thick mamas or baddies or whatever you want to call it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you guys think about all of this? And let me know who your favorite waifu or baddie is in Faye. And this is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, fellas. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.